So trading became very easy for me once I figured out this strategy. It is a very simple strategy in forex that you can follow, and it should make you profitable as much as possible and as much as you are sticking to the rules. The first thing about this strategy is to pick a time frame. So it depends on whether you are a scalper or you are a day trader or you are a swing trader. So if you are a scalper, your highest time frame that you should be using should be 1 hour. That should be your highest time frame. As you can see from the video over here, this is where the time frame is. So you will select 1 hour to know the direction of the market. So from here, price is making higher highs. So this is a high. Price will retrace and then it will form another high again. It will retrace and it will form another high. So we now know that we are in an uptrend. So this is the trend direction. Okay. What you need to do now is to just connect your points so that you can know from this. I'm going to use a parallel channel. I'll pick to the points, any of the points, just touch them. So I have known that my price should move within this channel and I am in an uptrend. So once you have drawn this, go to a lower time frame. So I am going to use 5 minutes time frame for scalping. Okay, so I will click on the 5 minutes time frame here, click on it. And as always, just as any other strategy in forex, you need to backtest it several times for you to have confidence in it. First, you can tweak and refine it even before you take your live trades. Okay, so don't just go and start using it on a live trade without actually backtesting it, or at least use it in a demo account and see that it is profitable for you first before you begin to use it in a live account. So if I shrink this chart now, this is where we are. This is where we are. This is the channel that we drew. It is serving as a guide for me to know that I am still in an uptrend and price is within that level. So once you have drawn your channel and you know you are in an uptrend, what you need to do is to spot the region where price reacted. So you check for the point where price reached and then price reacted and continued in that trend that you were in. So there is a price reaction over here. Price got to this level that you see, and then price pushed up. So from this level, as price tapped into that level, it pushed up. Now you are going to wait for price at that level. So anywhere that you see price pushed up over here, so from this low, price pushed up, and we had a retracement down. So something is making price here to react. It doesn't just happen. There are limit orders or demand for this price around this point. So it is what is causing the price to push upward. Okay. So you note that point where there was a reaction that caused a significant price movement. So you will draw it out to the right into the future. You wait for it. Anytime that price taps into it, you will buy. You are going to buy. Why are we buying? Because we are in an uptrend. So we are moving in the same direction. We are trying to buy to continue with the trend. So let's say we saw a price reaction here. Price reacted, tap into it, it pushed up, it came back again, tap into it the second time. We can wait for it here the third time. And you can place your buy limit order. You can place a buy limit order at this particular, just at the tip. So you can place it just at the tip of this. And then you set your stop loss to be 10 pips or 15 pips below. So it should be 10 pips or 15 pips below. you should aim to clear, since it's a trend, you should aim to clear the highest point that triggered this, the highest point that triggered this. So we should aim to clear this particular point, and you will have a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 5. As you can see from this buy tool here, it is 1 to 5. Now, one thing I will tell you about trading that you have to be wise about it is that a trend may not likely continue forever. So it's not every point that you think the TP must be reached at this tip, because if price decides not to break this and continue going downwards, if it pushes up to 1 to 3, you can take your partial profit like up to 60%. If you don't know how to take partial profits, a video will appear right now at the top right hand corner, and you can go watch how to take partial profits. So you can take partial profits when price has moved 1 to 3, and then you will leave the remaining one to go onto your TP, such that even if it comes back against you, you have something already and you are profitable like 1 to ratio 3 already, just that you are looking for extra of 1 to 5. Okay, that is how to use this. This is for a buy. So for a sell, you need a trend that is selling. So we need a downtrend in order to check the supply zone. Okay, so for this is our demand zone. Ensure that you know that price pushed up significantly. From this point, price pushed up before coming down again and tapping into our demand zone. And then you go in, you should aim to clear the next high. Now, this is a very good strategy, especially for small accounts, but it requires you having patience. If you don't have patience, at the time that price pushed up here, it comes down. Look at it over here. This is an inducement. This thing that you see, it did not touch here. So if you start buying here and you set your stop loss just below here, this price will come and clear you over here. So once you see this inducement and you see price coming back to it again, it wants to clear the inducement. It induces people to think the buy has started, but it has not started in reality. Okay, so you will now enter when the inducement has been cleared. You have a safer entry. I'm not saying it's 100%. You have a safer entry. That is why you are setting your stop loss just 15 pips below it. You don't need anything to be high, just 15. If price is to hit you, allow it to hit you, rather than trying to extend this stop loss like this. This is a bad way of trading. So if you have set your stop loss, set it like that and wait for it. And we could see the price continued pushing upward. And if you like, you can hold this trade. So if you have any question regarding this strategy, it made trading very easy for me, and I believe it should also do the same thing for you. Just take out your time, go and backtest it, and let me know how it goes. If you have any question regarding this, just let me know in the comment section. Do have a wonderful day. Bye.